deltarune tomorrow, literally being tomorrow. It's time to talk about what will be the deltarune chapter 3 and 4's secret boss. So I still can't believe that chapter 3 and 4 are coming out, and we can finally move on from Mr. Big Shot. But oh well. So my theory on chapter 3's secret boss is that it will be the cloud people, but I still have doubts on that, because if you follow a certain set of instructions on the deltarune.com website, you reach a dialogue saying you will never beat us, so let's rumble. So I think it could be something stony or something like earth, like with the rocks or something. But a lot of evidence suggests that in chapter 3 the secret bosses Joyce Soulcara in chapter 3's secret boss will be green. And well, what's the biggest weakness of green? That's right, you cannot move. And you might say, but you can defend yourself, but that only worked when you had the shadow mantle. But as we know, the shadow mantle was stolen, as Sham says. So then who could have it? And in Undertale, Undyne gives you a spear to protect yourself. So how do you protect yourself? Because I'm sure the secret boss will take full advantage of this weakness. So I have two theories. The first one is that rules card will just come and say to Chris, have this. I don't want this anymore. And the second theory is that first, I forgot some things in the first series. After rules, the rules card will give you the shadow mantle. So now time for the second theory. My second theory is we will have to protect ourselves will be given by Now, why do I think it's Undyne? Because at the end of Deltarune chapter 2, when Chris opens the sink and throws us out and regains controls, he goes outside and slashes Toriel's car's tires. So Toriel then calls the police. And who's the head of the police there? Yes, Undyne. So Chris probably knew this, so that's why he created a dark fountain there to show the police about these dark words. So then I think that in the secret boss room, before that we have to somehow get Undyne on our side. So what do you call it? So she will follow us to the boss room and give us a spear to protect us ourselves from the secret boss. We don't have a lot of lead on who's gonna be chapter 4 secret boss, but evidence suggests that the sole color we will have in Deltarune's chapter 4 secret boss will be purple, aka the perseverance soul. So who do I think is the secret boss? Well, we don't have a huge lead, but this chapter 4 is most likely set in the church. So, well, my theory is that the chapter 4 secret boss will be. Now, why do I think chapter 4 secret boss is gonna be Muffet like she was in Undertale? Because this is a church and churches have spiders. So and the most useless items near a dark fountain become the secret bosses, like how Jewel was a useless joker card, while Spamton was a useless spam bot. So in the church so in the church there would be a spider, because many churches have spiders in the corners. So basically I think the chapter 4's secret boss will be a random useless spider in the corner of the church who would be Muffet in chapter 4. Also, this was my first theory video, so I know this is gonna be absolute garbage, but still, if you like my content, consider subscribing, and it's always free to unsubscribe later. So bye bye.